Welcome to some new r/malicious compliance stories, where people comply to the letter, but not the spirit of a request. I hope you had a great day. The first story is called No Meal Deal. I worked at a KFC for about 6 months as my first job, and this happened towards the end of my stay. One of our managers, who I will dub Jay, is pretty strict with us in order to keep up with time and company policy. But we didn't mind, as he usually walked the line with us rather than sit in the office all day. And he does not have patience for rude people. On one typical military payday Friday, in towns next to military bases, our soldiers come in force on payday, we were slammed. He was working the register when a lady orders one of our 12-piece buckets, biscuits and all. Now, usually you can save money by ordering them as a meal, gives you drinks as well. So as usual, he asks what drink she wants, intending to make it a meal automatically. He tries to explain, "Ma'am, if we make it a meal, you'll..." And she cuts him off with, "I don't care, I don't need drinks." As I said before, he hates rude people, so he immediately shuts up, smiles at me, says, "Can I get a 12-piece family fill up and don't worry about the drinks?" Before turning to her and finishing the order, which took a moment as we couldn't simply press the combo button anymore, rather we had to ring up all items themselves. He then had to ring up every single item individually, which racks up the price given the amount of items, and then finishes the order, which was well above what the normal price would be. It initially went off without a hitch, but unfortunately for us at the time, the family behind her ordered another 12-piece family fill up, but they ordered the combo. As Jay was finishing up the second family order, the first one stepped aside to check the bags for everything. Then they hear the price. Jay rang the second family for almost half the price of theirs, and she storms over. "How come theirs is so cheap? We ordered the same thing," she asks. To which Jay replies, wearing the standard issue customer service smile, "You said you didn't want no combo, ma'am, so I rang them up individually, ma'am. So you paid for them not as a combo, but as the order you insisted on me making, ma'am." She then asks for the manager, claiming we were scamming her, to which Jay responds by walking behind the wall and coming back 2 seconds later wearing his manager vest. And Jay says, "Hello, I heard we had a problem and I came to see what I can help with." She grabs her food and leaves. The next story is called New Fries. Our fast food restaurant closes at midnight on Sundays, and around 11:15 PM we start transitioning to close and to get ready for the delivery we get every Sunday. There's a process here where we play a game of how many fries do we think we are going to sell in the last 45 minutes. We put the bags of them up front, because we know the delivery takes the last hour of our shift like clockwork. And we can't access the big boxes of french fries due to our line of boxes and dollies and counting items, etc. Plus our manager specifically says to not go in the walk-in during the delivery, not that we could anyway tonight. I'm usually pretty good at guessing, and we had a couple up who needs fries 2 times large, so I dropped for a large, half a bag, the last half we had up front, just in case another car pulls up. It did. That second car pulls up and says, "Hi, I'd like a Bamburger, large with fries, and I need those fries fresh." I was dumb enough to mention, "Well, today's your lucky day, because I just dropped some fries right now." His increasingly pleasant response, "I don't care about those fries, yo. You better make me some new fries, fresh. Don't give me those fries, make some new ones." Enter malicious compliance. Now, I could have just as easily given him the fries I just dropped, because they take around 3 minutes to cook, so he was pulling up just as they were finished. But he clearly said he didn't want those fries, so what's a cook to do? Do I lie and say these are not the fries that they thought they were? I tell him it's gonna be a while on the new fries. He waits. I clean the frosty machine, a 6-minute job. I'm quick and thorough, right in front of the window. And waits. He honks. I apologize sincerely and explain that the fries are inaccessible until the delivery driver can get everything moved. Shouldn't be that much longer, then we can drop them. Maybe 10 minutes. And waits. I stock the nugget sauces, being mindful that I'm being watched like a hawk. So I pretend to look off in the middle distance of our restaurant like there's something going on there. He waits some more. Finally, coworker runs up. Literally in his slip non-resistant shoes, with a box, and we toss them into the fry bin. All of a sudden he honks, more empathetically now, and I come to the window to hear him yelling, "What? They are frozen. I want it fresh." He screeches off into the night, no food in sight. But alas, read him his rights. Officer pay it forward twice in for his usual. He stops Captain Fresh Fries, gives the fry guy a ticket for aggressive driving, a big no-no and huge fine, and comes into the line to get his freshly made fries. I know this because the officer is a regular to our drive-thru and always pays for the person behind him, like always. I guess we should call him Officer Pay It Backward. The last story is called Need a Doctor's Note. This took place back in 2019 when I was living and working in Lille in the north of France. While I usually have no problems with my health and only needed a day off every year or so for health, I had a less fortunate 2019. On 3 different occasions I needed 1 or 2 days to recover from minor illnesses. Unusually, my 3 bosses are actually pretty cool folks. The owner was chill but a bit distant. The center manager was awesome, but not really my boss, more my manager's boss. We had a great relationship though. Then there's my manager, who was basically my maid, but she told me when my shifts were. I'm still in contact with 2 of them years after leaving the country. When we get sick, they don't usually require a doctor's note, unless an illness prevents working for more than 2 days. However, because I was off a couple of times already this year, the highest up boss, owner, decided I needed to bring in a sick note. It wasn't impossible to get my shifts covered, but it was a nuisance for my manager. I told him I only needed 1 day as I had a day off right after. Getting a doctor's note was a massive pain. I had to walk 15 minutes when I already felt like crap, wait in a tiny room for 90 minutes and then explain my problems in my semi-fluent French. Here's the conversation. It is just a virus, you'll be fine in a day or 2. You just need to rest and drink lots of water. You didn't need to come here for this. My job asked for a doctor's note. Are you able to write me one? The doctor's face changes expression to one of annoyance, but not directed at me. When do you want to go back to work? Saturday? It was Thursday. Saturdays are surprisingly nice days to work, as they are always chill and the gym next door to work is empty after I finish. Do you get paid sick days at your work? Yeah? You have the flu. What? You said a virus. Flu is a virus. You can't work for a week and you'll need a few days to recover once you are better. I don't need. Here's your note. You're signed off until Monday. The Monday after next. 10 days. I'm not sure how to translate the next thing the doctor said. It was vey, which literally translates as go ahead. But he was more ushering me to screw off and using very familiar language, which means he was talking to me like a child as we weren't friends. I called my manager and immediately explained the situation and said I could just not hand in the doctor's note, and she actually laughed. She said, "No, this is the perfect way to show owner that we don't and haven't ever needed sick notes. Have a nice week off." I felt so bad. Then I started playing video games and that bad feeling just ebbed away. And with that we end today's video. Let me know what you think about the stories. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the stories and today's video? I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And I hope you have a great day. Stay safe. Bye bye.